What's up, y'all? DPD19 back again with another video, and this is not your originally scheduled video for Wednesday night. Wednesday night was supposed to be my raw and emotional reaction to how I felt about being able to spoil a card for MetaZoo. However, somebody likes to keep my name in their mouth. So we're gonna go from Wednesday night was supposed to be emotional David. We're gonna move that bitch over to Friday. And Chef David, who's about to cook a hoe, is here tonight, Wednesday night, for your viewing pleasure. Cause I don't understand what the problem is, but we're gonna dive right into it. And at first, I didn't care. I don't watch the videos, and by the title you can already tell I'm talking about some bum named MetaZoo Menace. And I try not to give any bit of credence to them by saying their name whatsoever. But I'm gonna do this for the community at this point, because there's a lot of people, the amount of people in my DMs that continuously talk shit and say a lot of stuff about this person, and they don't do it publicly or can't. Boo-boo, don't you worry. I can do it no fucking problem. I got time, because apparently I'm the most negative person on YouTube that does MetaZoo content. Apparently. Being real, honest, and not mincing words and not being behind the scenes talking shit and not doing anything in front of someone's face is apparently a negative thing. So we're gonna go ahead and be negative today, and we're gonna get to certain parts. We're gonna wait till later to cook him, because regarding anyways the comments about me, because that's when I'm really gonna go off. But we're gonna start with the video that they made that was the most asinine, dumbass bullshit I've fucking heard in a while. And I don't watch their videos, but getting messages from person after person and then seeing screenshots, I'm like, okay, now I gotta watch it to actually know what I'm talking about and help roast somebody. Granted, they do it to themselves, but we're gonna give it a shot. Let's see. So, the second I saw the title of their video, first thought was, so they didn't get a spoiler? That's interesting. That's quite funny. I wonder why the person who bitches and moans about every little thing MetaZoo does, who has cryptid camps so far down their throat, I'm surprised my name could come out of their mouth. It's rather interesting. And I don't understand where we think that we're entitled to certain things. I'm not entitled to shit. No one's entitled to anything when it comes to being able to spoil a card or do anything with a collab with MetaZoo or just anything in general. No one's entitled to anything. Opportunities come, opportunities go, and how you act and how you are impact said opportunities. Now, I'm not going to delve too much into this part in this video, because that was supposed to be the originally scheduled video, and y'all will hear about it on Friday, about what being able to spoil the card actually meant to me, and that we're not fucking pretending to be excited. Anyway, so in terms of the video, we're going to go over some quotes, and I may or may not have just kind of written it down as I heard it, or written it down as how I remembered as going through, so I could be slightly off. I can't think of the exact word. But one of them was, within the first 30 seconds, I don't know who needs to be let go, Charlie or whoever from GQL, with this idea of spoiling commons and uncommons. Okay. First things first. Yes, one of the owners of of MetaZoo is going to let himself go. That's... what? Are you stupid or are you dumb? That's first off. Second, where is trying to hype up the next set and blatantly states in multiple Monday nights of the Discord review, which I'm going to presume that you do or at least follow, where he states that he's not gonna try to spoil everything, not gonna try to just spoil every hit in the set, because he wants to leave something to the imagination, and you pull something for the first time and having never seen it. We didn't know about the hidden rares till they started getting pulled, I believe. So why are we gonna share every single hit and every single thing possible? You just want to spoil yourself with everything, huh? You just want to know everything, go chase it, collect it, call it a day. You don't want to have fun ripping it, fun seeing something for the first time ripping it. You want to know mapped out everything that's fucking there, which, that's fine, you can do that. But for you to act like people need to be let go, their jobs need to be taken because of that, you can hold my dick. And yes, the background's a little different. You can keep looking at that fucking hat just in case you forget what you can do. And, well, to be honest, by the end of this video, whew, I'm gonna have a different phrase for you. If I remember anyways. Next thing he said was, common bulk cards are not spoilers. You're spoiling a card from the next set. There are people that play the game that enjoy to see different effects of cards, how to play it. If it's going to be a card that they want to use in their deck, they see the artwork, see the layout. It's not just about, ooh, let me fucking get the most expensive card and I make all this money, or ooh, it's in my investment. This is more than just some investment or card game that you want to fucking shill from somewhere else. They're trying to actually develop the game, and you're over here giving them shit for spoiling things that is developing the game. It doesn't need to be, oh, a full art, oh, a fucking double rare. Maybe that's reserved for people with more followers. Who knows? I don't know what their marketing plan is specifically. I know that they reached out to me and other people, and I'm trying not to go on tangents because there's certain things I want to talk about, but that's from the comments your dumbass fucking made. We're gonna hold off on some of it. But if I spoil a common, if I'm so irrelevant and such a shitty negative person, then me spoiling a common shouldn't really mean anything. It shouldn't get you in a rise. Shouldn't piss you off. Let's see what else. Oh, do you know what people want, GQL? A non-holo isn't a spoiler. And this next comment was so fucking stupid. Can we at least send them a reverse holo? Not some non-holo? You stupid motherfucker. So if they send me a screenshot, not a screenshot, but an image of the Charman in reverse holo, is that now okay? Even though it's the same fucking card? What kind of dumbass logic is that? You're still spoiling a common or uncommon and rare. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, TMX. But did you not print that card yourself or glue it onto something else to do for your video? That was your creative spin on it? Because as far as I know, they didn't send fucking cards. I think I read that that's what you did. So where do you think, Menace, that they're sending people cards? They should send them a reverse holo. Correct me if I'm wrong again, TMX. If you're watching the video. If not, fucking someone say it. If it's a reverse of a common or uncommon or rare, it's the same fucking thing as sharing it without it, because at the end of the day, you're showing a screen grab or a screenshot or an image of a card with no fucking way to move it and show off the holo. Are you stupid? Makes no goddamn sense. And you have sounded like nothing but a whiny little bitch from every aspect. There's nothing that they can do wrong where you're not butthurt, where you're not pissed off. I saw a comment today something in regards to like you should do some alt thing with like a Gengar or a Ghastly. Are you fucking moronic? Yes, they're gonna fucking be able to do something with Pokemon and IP that they can't just take and put on a product. They need to license it and do an agreement with it. And also, why the fuck would you want to do that when you're trying to build your own brand, your own IP? Why would you try to collab with them so early on and make it look like you're just trying to ride off their fucking coattails? You fucking incel. And I know. Oh, David, you're cussing more now. Why would they give you a spoiler? Why didn't you cuss in your video when you spoiled? Because at the end of the day, I have some sort of respect for the opportunity they gave me. What I do on other videos, if this impacts me doing anything in the future, it is what it is. But this is me speaking for the community, for the people that work at GQL that can't call you a brain dead fucking moron. Don't you worry, I'll fucking do it, no problem. Because it is ridiculous. You act like you are on this high horse, like you are this god who fucking kept MetaZoo alive. You can hold my dick with that. I kept it alive. MetaZoo crew kept it alive. Escaped Alien kept it alive. People like that kept it alive during the bankruptcy. Not some fucking schmuck who fucking did stupid ass eBay videos of, oh, this is what the market's doing. Ooh, this is what's that. Yeah, it takes fucking all effort in the world to go get screenshots and fucking go look up on goddamn eBay what stuff sold for. Yeah, it's so much work. And you're the one that kept it alive with you saying, oh, buy the dip. Yeah, that's doing so much wonders for MetaZoo. You're not actually making videos with substance. You're not actually giving a fuck. You're not holding a fucking community up on your back on whatnot. One single fucking category. You're the only one fucking streaming it. You're not doing that like some of those other people were. You're not making videos like that. You're not doing streams for that. You're being your own selfish fucking prick version. And I'm fucking sick of this stupid shit. Everyone is sick and tired of it. This is not just my opinion. This is plenty opinions. This is a vast majority of the people in this community that just see a bunch of fucking whining and bitching and moaning. And there are people who like you. There are people who are a fan of you. There are people who agree with you, which is fine. To each their own. But that is nothing more than a minority. And all you do is you're impacting things not in a positive way at all. All you're doing is pushing yourself farther away from MetaZoo. That is all you're doing with your dumbass fucking takes. If I had a fucking dollar for every brain dead thing I've heard from you, good lord, I'd be a rich motherfucker to spend on MetaZoo. Let me tell you what. It is ridiculous. The shit that I have to hear. I don't watch your videos anymore. Once I just started hearing nonsense after nonsense, I'm like, I'm not going to be aggravated or upset about this. Why am I going to be annoyed by this? It's not worth my time and effort. You're not worth my time and effort. But after message from many people the last 2 days, I'm like, all right, cool. We're going to have to cook somebody. We're going to have to break out the DPD rant. I told myself, I think I'm probably done for a little bit. I just want to be happy. I just want to enjoy life, enjoy the summer. No, we're going to pause and fucking cook somebody like no one else has fucking done to you yet. Don't you worry. And the whole premise of the video about like showing Kuromi bulk, just fucking tone-deaf stupidity. That's about it from that video. It was a bunch of fucking nonsense, honestly, after the first minute or two. It was the same thing repeated over and over and over. And I just couldn't stand it. But if I'm going to roast you, I need to do my research to an extent. I can't just go off what other people say. And before I get to the comments that I saw on your video that were sent to me, let me start with the phrase that DPD is being fake, essentially, is what was insinuated. Let me make something abundantly clear. Out of everyone in this community, I am the least fake. One of, if not the least fake motherfuckers there is. I tell you where to go, how to get there, how it is, whether you like it or not. I am real and authentic at the end of the fucking day. That is something that nobody can fucking deny. You can like me, you can hate me, but I am the realest motherfucker that you will probably ever speak to. Sometimes to a fault, 100%. Sometimes I go too far. Sometimes I say things I probably shouldn't. But unlike everyone else, I just say how I feel emotionally, intelligently. That's not the word I'm looking for, but you know what the fuck I mean. I say what I think, what I feel. I'm not behind your back, everyone else talking shit, saying they dislike you. I am telling you to your face. I am telling you through this video. Let's go to the fucking stupid ass comments now. And again, some of this I'm going to try not to fully touch on, but once I start going, I might touch on some of the stuff I touch on the video that might go on Friday night, where I say what the spoiler meant to me. So TLDR, in case you didn't know, MetaZoo reached out to me and allowed me to spoil a card for them. Extremely grateful. Didn't expect it whatsoever, especially with how I can be at times. But at the end of the day, I still kept it alive. I still continue to post MetaZoo content. I did it for fun, for the love of the hobby. And it was all some stuff that I wanted to do. And back in January, I thought, should I be fake to try to get an opportunity one day with MetaZoo? And I said, fuck that. I'm going to keep being myself. And whatever happens, happens. I listened to my gut. And ta-da, here we go. I got the chance to spoil a card. Hopefully I can do more stuff with them in the future. But who knows? We'll see. Let's go to the first one. I can't exist in a climate where DPD19 is putting out a video before myself and other content creators haven't even been contacted. You fucking self-centered, selfish little prick. If you can't see from all your actions why you haven't been contacted, then you're just tone deaf and ignorant. It is out of my conception how unbelievably stupid you can be, that after everything you've said and done, you think they would like to work with you whatsoever, with the amount of ridiculous takes and things you've said about people that work there. Out of your fucking mind. Mind you, if you think you're above me, better than me, you've done more than me, let me fucking enlighten you, boo-boo, who in the exact fuck I am. I am one of the few people that said this game is not gonna fucking die. Day one, when the letter came out, I made it abundantly clear, I don't believe that this is the end. This is gonna continue. My gut's telling me it's not gonna fucking be done. I texted people, I can go and fucking back and get screenshots of all that, where I texted people, it's not over, I don't believe it, I don't think so. I'm too calm for this to have been over. I should be panicking like everyone else, but I wasn't. 99% of the people dumped their shit, sold it to me, sold it to other people, and got out of the hobby as fast as they got in it. They didn't give a flying fuck about the people in the hobby. No, they only cared about their goddamn wallets. I was one of the only people that stuck around, that still bought, sold, collected MetaZoo. Still was in the hobby, still talking to people, still occasionally running streams when I can, just for fun, just for a PSA reveal or something, because I wasn't going to be making money streaming anyway, so might as well just go there to shoot the shit with people. Might as well make videos for fun, which is when I came out of my fucking hiatus of no longer making videos, was because of the bankruptcy. And I fucking helped hold that bitch up. And yes, I am normally a selfless person from the people that know me and talk to me, but I'm going to be a little fucking conceited right there. I do not understand where you are on your high horse and think you did so much, where you held up so much. People like even Cryptid Keeper, who came in fucking after the bankruptcy, and that man has a heart of fucking gold. He is too great of a person. And the amount of stuff he did for this community that, to be honest, some of them didn't deserve it with how they were acting, but he still did it anyways out of the kindness of his heart. That's one of the people that I'd say held it up, and he had no skin in the game prior. Like the other couple people I mentioned earlier. They're the ones who held it up earlier. Again, not some fucking dipshit who only did fucking stupid ass eBay sales videos that my fucking mother, who can't run a fucking laptop, could do. Utterly ridiculous that you think you're above me when we do the similar amount of views and I have 1/15 of the 1/15 of the subscribers. It's fucking entertaining that you think that you're on this high horse. That you think you're this fucking amazing person in the community. And all you're doing is bitching and whining and complaining about everything, even if it's good. I'm real with my shit. I say it how it is. I have said you can look back from October, November, since they purchased MetaZoo. I have been critical. I have been giving constructive criticism. I've said what they've done right, what they've done wrong. I've been bluntly honest about everything. But I've said it in a way that is respectful and actually fucking makes sense from my point of view and a lot of people's point of view. I'm not saying things to talk shit about the company. I'm saying things because I want to help them, because I want them to succeed, because this is a second chance. And everything that the community says, if anyone from their team is listening, everything matters that is said. They take into consideration what you say. And just because they're not fucking doing what you want them to do doesn't mean they're not listening. There's a reason they own the company, that they've been in, a lot of them have been in this business for tens of years, have seen it all, and you're not. They committed that money to this company. You fucking didn't. Now go back to being a fucking mouthpiece for Cryptid Camp, because that's all you're fucking good for. And once they're done with you, they're gonna put you to the side, just like they would anyone else. It's ridiculous. And mind you, just because you weren't contacted doesn't mean other well-known creators weren't contacted. And they're planned out for a later date. Just because David, DPD19, is one of the first to put out a spoiler doesn't mean all these other people weren't reached out to. I didn't see you say anything about MetaZoo Black Market, who is a massive person in this space, collector, and someone who is fucking marketed the game to no end in the past. I didn't see you say anything about his Instagram reveal. Maybe you did in an earlier video, but I didn't hear it in the one you were bitching and whining about. TMX, no offense to him, less reach than I have. Why aren't you talking shit about him? Because by your comments, you're talking shit about him. Because he's below you. But no, because you like him, you're not going to talk shit. But because I don't like you whatsoever, I've made it abundantly clear, therefore you don't like me, you want to act like I'm lesser than you. Act like I don't deserve it. Hold my dick. Let's read the rest of this brain dead shit. Nothing against him, but let's be real. That is the most negative MetaZoo content creator by far that makes regular content. I am the realest motherfucker who makes MetaZoo content. Thank you very much. Can I be negative? You're damn fucking right I can be. But majority of it isn't negativity. It's being honest and blunt and sharing my emotions. And at times, if they're negative, they're negative. I agree. It can be negative at times. But for the most part, I'm just real and honest. And I'm saying how I feel and what I think. Instead of being a keyboard warrior typing back and forth to people, I make my views abundantly clear publicly. I'm not no bitch and that's gonna hide behind shit. And that's no offense to anyone that doesn't speak up, because at the end of the day, they don't want to deal with the headache, the trauma. Neither do I, but you poke the bear, bitch. Now you're gonna get cooked. Because Chef David is in fucking town. MetaZoo is on a very different wavelength from the way I think. I fucking thank God. If they weren't, I wouldn't be collecting it. I wouldn't be backing it. Not a shot in fucking hell. And I can think about... I'm not reading that part. That is the stupidest fucking analogy. I'm not even going to read that. It is just a fun hobby at the end of the day. But you contradict yourself saying that's not a fucking spoiler. You're doing dog shit. You can't market for shit. You're terrible, MetaZoo. Da da da. But it's just a hobby at the end of the day. Yet you're taking it personally. It's more personal that you didn't get reached out to at all because your ego's too fucking high and you think you're on this pedestal. But don't worry, I can continue to take you down a fucking notch. Fucking bum. Yeah, I'm not reading the rest of that stupid shit. Alright, let's go back to someone's... Mr. Haunt, he replied to him about maybe Menace will get to spoil a holo rare. Yeah, a card with 400,000 subscribers with solely stolen content from WWE and other wrestling companies. Yes, that exact channel who has had no original content to gain any bit of fan base whatsoever. Some of the subscribers could have been bought. Some of them could be strictly from stolen content. I have no idea. After looking more into it, because, you know, I got to roast you properly. I got to do more research. And then all I see is 500,000 views, stolen content, 1 million stolen content. And then you go to your original content, 50, 100. And you expected, for some reason, people that give a shit about WWE to give a shit about MetaZoo, and all your fans from MetaZoo to jump over this fucking dog shit channel, and that 400k subscribers would make a difference. But as you could tell, you got less viewers on that channel than you do on your MetaZoo Menace channel. So I don't think it's YouTube, and you like to bitch about YouTube's fucking you, their algorithm, and they're silencing your videos. You are irrelevant to YouTube outside of the fact that you should be copyrighted for all your stolen content. Make that abundantly fucking clear. Anyways, I digress. I guess I don't make MetaZoo content. No, you do. It's just fucking unoriginal, or you're talking shit about them. I can't lie, I'm happy to see them reaching out to others, giving them a spark and motivation to make more content. I wish they just gave more than the scraps. You're happy for others, but fuck David. You're happy for them, but fuck the opportunity I was given. You're happy for everyone, but I don't like that you got to spoil a card that I didn't want you to spoil. I want you to spoil the rarest card ever, TMX. David, you can get fuck all. But TMX, you should have gotten some hidden rare. Or whoever else that's next should have gotten the most rare card ever. Like, there's a reason that they're spoiling certain things. And if someone has more reach than us, I think they deserve to share a more prominent card. I deserve to to share a common or uncommon if I so am given the opportunity, which I was, and I was extremely happy for that opportunity. And we're going to get into the other comment you made. I'm not going to jump fucking steps real quick. Or at least a special content creator appreciation card they could have gotten. Motherfucker, let me make this abundantly clear. I've said that a bunch. MetaZoo owes me jack shit. They gave me what I consider a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that I didn't expect to ever be given. And I appreciate the fuck out of it. They don't owe me a card. They don't owe me a box to promote. They don't owe me packs to promote. They don't owe me jack shit. It was a pleasure to be given that opportunity. I am owed nothing. I am expected to be given no more opportunities, to be given nothing whatsoever physically or to share with anyone. I'm expecting nothing because I'm entitled to nothing. I was given an opportunity, and if they so care to continue to work with me, then they will. And I am more than happy to continue. I would love it. But to feel like people should be entitled to be given something extra for spoiling a card, this is a collaboration, and let's be real and honest. People like TMX and me, we benefit more than they fucking ever will. They have way less to gain from someone like me spoiling a card. But at the end of the day, I have people that actually like actually like MetaZoo and the content that I make. TMX has people that like MetaZoo and the content he creates. So while we have more retention rate that someone would say 10,000 subscribers and most of them won't give a fuck about MetaZoo, they still benefit less from us. We have an existing fan base, a lot of it, that we're spoiling to. They can give it to someone else that has an existing fan base that doesn't know anything about MetaZoo, that has tens of thousands, and they very much so might be doing that. But we don't know, because guess what? There's a month and a half till set release. You impatient fuck. There have been 2 spoilers. That's it so far. Well, not 2. 2 YouTube video spoilers. Plus, MetaZoo Crew Anonymous Bob and Escaped Aliens video where they spoiled some stuff last Friday. And MetaZoo Black Market's amazing Instagram video. Those are the spoilers I'm aware about currently. And there's probably more that I missed out. I apologize if I have. And somebody tell me in the comments the ones I've missed so I can take a look at them. But it's just ridiculous how you think you're entitled to shit. It's laughable. It's funny. None of us are entitled to anything. We could have easily said no. But no. I wanted to take time out of my days to make a video that I was proud of, that I was real and authentic with, and we're going to get to that in one fucking second. Someone stated that you're right, all the spoilers have been extremely underwhelming. I think the worst part is that the excitement has to be forced at that point. Okay, I'm going to wait to respond to that till I do the comment together. And then Menace says, yep, I never thought I'd see the day DPD19 would be so excited for a common card. It is for the best. I can't imagine how I would make a video lying that I was excited to spoil a card that would end up in everyone's bulk. Okay, you fucking moron. The fact that one of the realest fucking people in this hobby you're gonna call a liar. You're gonna act like I'm pretending. I'm not pretending like you're not some whiny little bitch. I'm not pretending like MetaZoo is perfect, because they're not. But they are learning as they go. The old MetaZoo fucked up a lot early on. There was stuff that they saw worked and didn't work. Trial and error. That's how companies work. And when you start a new company, you're going to have ebbs and flows, positives and negatives, things you did right, things you did wrong. And they're learning from them. And the fact that you think that I am lying about being excited and happy about it. Bitch, you're bitter that you couldn't share a card. You're bitter you weren't able to spoil a card or even given the consideration. That is all you are. You're showing yourself to be a bitter, sad fucking human being right now. And you can go ahead and make a response video. Boo-boo, I'm not fucking watching a damn thing. This is the only time I am recognizing your bum ass is because the community is sick and tired of you, and I'm going to speak for every single one of them that is sick of your shit. That I'm just excited for a common card. I'm excited that they even considered me. I'm excited that they even thought, David could possibly be the slightest bit of brand risk, but we're going to give him an opportunity because he is one of the most devoted and biggest fans of MetaZoo during the entire bankruptcy. And still loves this card game, this hobby. The friends I've made along the way are fucking forever. The people that are my good friends in this hobby fuck with me harder than most people they know, even in real life. Why? Because I am selfless, because I actually give a fuck, I listen to people, I actually am real and honest. And I'm not bullshit and being some fake fucking twat. I am as real as they come. So you can hold my dick with saying I faked my excitement, that I'm lying. I'm not lying. That video itself, I did 45 minutes of takes. I did not like a single one of them because I said, no, I sound fake and I sound full of shit. Then the final take I did, it was not perfect. It wasn't exactly how I would have liked it, but I used words that I'd normally use. I was myself. It was natural. It was authentic. Every bit of it was real. I didn't post no fake scripted fucking video. It is hard to do when you're trying to promote something. And mind you, let me make this abundantly clear. I've said that a lot this video. Jesus Christ, I sound redundant. I was not told what to say, what to do. There was no script. There was nothing that I was told to do or not to do. I was just asked to spoil a card and if I'd like to. And I had a couple follow-up questions. One of them was not, can I cuss? And even then, I was more than likely expected to cuss. Because whoever reached out to me, seen my videos and knows how I am. And at the end of the day, out of respect for them, I wanted to minimize the cussing. And not one, maybe once in that whole video, I might have had to pause in my head so I didn't cuss. But all the rest of it is my exact words. Exactly how I am, how I would be. Things that I wanted to say. I am not just promoting the card. I am not just kissing my own ass. I am not just kissing MetaZoo's ass. I am trying to promote the cards, the game, other people that may or may not be spoiling cards in the future. You'll have to keep tuning in to find out. You'll have to follow all these people to find out. I am not being selfish in the slightest. That video was promoting on many different levels. Because there are so many great MetaZoo creators. No matter how real of a person I think I am, I'm always going to think in my head, all these people that I watch, that I look up to, that make MetaZoo content are better than me in terms of making videos. They put more effort in all this. I'm always going to look at them in a higher light. And if they get a spoiler, I'm going to be fucking happy for them. Even if someone that I don't like spoils a card, I'm going to be happy for them because they were given that opportunity. I'm going to have some form of respect for them and understand why they were chosen. Not be a whiny bitch and talk down to me. You are not, and I repeat, MetaZoo Menace, you are not, and this is me being very fucking conceited right now, on my fucking level, in any way, shape, or form, when it comes to this hobby. Not in the slightest bit. The amount of people that would vouch for me because of everything I've done for them and other people these past few years. I appreciate every single person I've met along the way, that I'm friends with, that I talk with, that I've done business with, that I've done deals with, that we've talked, that I haven't shilled a single fucking card down their throat. Because you either want stuff I'm selling or not. And I have no problem talking to people about their lives and listening. I'm going on tangents right now and I'm fucking rambling, I can tell. But it is pathetic. All the horse shit that you spew. And there are people that actually listen to it. People that you're giving impressions to that aren't even in the community yet or are new. And you're giving them a negative connotation of stuff that you're just a fucking idiot on and you know nothing about. I know my slogan is hold my dick. But MetaZoo Menace, you can fucking hop off it now. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.